Okay, good morning. Welcome to our science class. So, to begin with, I'd like your children to observe the picture. Okay? So, now, what are the things? Please observe our pictures. There are some things that is moving, right? So, what can you see in the picture? Most probably, you have seen birds, right? And butterflies. Okay, so for today, we're going to discuss or to study about the butterflies. Sounds exciting, right? So everybody knows about the butterfly. Am I right? Now, we're going to discuss about the life cycle of a butterfly. When we say life cycle, the life cycle of an animal such as insects is considered a complete metamorphosis if it undergoes the four stages. So, let me see if the animals that we have choose to study today has or will undergo four stages. Now, butterfly as a complete metamorphosis, okay? Since a butterfly is a complete metamorphosis, this will probably undergo a four stages. When we say metamorphosis, metamorphosis is a biological process by which an animal or physically develops after birth or hatching, okay? It is part of the life cycle of the organism. It refers also to the way insects develop, grow, and change form, usually accompanied by the change of habitat or behavior. So, metamorphosis is either from hatching or from birth. Okay? So, that's it. Now, we have the two types of metamorphosis, children. Okay? We have the complete metamorphosis and the incomplete or gradual. Now, let us have the four stages in the life cycle of the butterfly. Since we're going to focus on the life cycle of the butterfly, let's have this picture. Can you identify what is on the leaves? Basically, it is the egg. Okay, it is the egg of the butterfly. Now, an adult butterfly may lay one small egg on an individual milkweed plant. The egg is about the size of the period at the end of the sentence. So can you just imagine that, class? So the size of the egg is like a period in the sentence. Okay, so that is the first stage of the life cycle of the butterfly. Okay, now how about this picture? Seems familiar, right? This is also called a larvae, or we call that caterpillar also. Now, what does the larvae do or does? Progressing from the egg to adult takes about 1 month depending on the temperature. Larvae consume a lot of milkweed and grow very rapidly. So, lumalaki siya ng mabilis. So, progressing from galing sa egg, si butterfly or the life cycle of the butterfly, from the egg, nag-progress siya into adult. No? I mean, egg to adult takes about 1 month. So, yung egg niya, after 1 month, or depende rin sa temperature, the larvae consumes a lot of milkweed and grow very rapidly. So, lumalaki siya, mabilis siya lumaki. They grow so fast. They need to shed their skin 5 times before they pupate. So, ayun, kailangan palang medyo kumapal pa ng 5 times ang kanyang skin bago siya mag-transform again into another stage of life cycle. Now, what about this picture? Okay, so you might be seeing this picture or you might be seeing this thing in some plant's leaves, right? So we call that as pupa. Okay, so that is pupa stage. So that is the third stage in the life cycle of the butterfly. And what does the pupa does? So the larvae transform into pupa. So from larvae, naging pupa na siya ngayon, children. Also known as a chrysalis. So ibang tawag sa kanya is a chrysalis stage, no? So the pupa turns to a jade color with gold markings. So meron pala siyang mga gold markings din. Okay, nagbabago yung kanyang color, no? The chrysalis becomes clear just prior to the emergence. So, nagiging clear or depende sa kanyang, siguro sa temperature or sa, we do call that emergence. Okay, now, and for the fourth stage, I know most of you guys know this stage. So this is the beautiful stage. This is actually an adult stage. So in this stage, the adult stage is the most known stage. The butterfly has its typical appearance or typical appearance. A hairy caterpillar-like body with jointed legs and usually relatively large wings. However, there are butterfly species that live up to 8 months. So, but most of the butterflies generally last only a few weeks. So, karamihan pala class ng mga uri ng butterfly ay naglast only or nagtumatagal lang for only few weeks. Pero meron din naman mga other types of butterfly na tumatagal ng 8 months. Okay? So that is how adult stage of butterfly happens. Okay? So that is all about its butterfly life cycle. So when we say when we say life cycle, it is a period involving generation of an organism, right? So the generation or the life cycle of a butterfly is that what we had discussed. Now let us again identify the stages of life cycle for butterfly. So for the first stage, as we had discussed, this picture is an egg. This is the egg stage, the first stage. Okay? And for the second stage, we have this picture. We call this as a larvae stage or a caterpillar stage. Okay? Now, for the third stage, we have this one. We have the cocoon. Yung balot niya, children, that is cocoon. Okay? We call this stage as a pupa. Okay? Pupa, or the other term for this, is chrysalis. And then, so for the last stage, the most known stage is the adult stage. Okay? This is now, in this stage now, you can see the beauty of a certain butterfly. Makikita mo na yung kagandahan niya. It is already, we call this adult butterfly. Okay, the adult stage. No? Okay, so now that we had identified the life cycle of a butterfly, let us see again how does it goes. So it first goes with an egg, then turn into larvae or caterpillar, then turn into pupa. After going out of its cocoon, that would come into a large or adult butterfly. Okay, that sounds good, right? Now, let us, I know that we already know about the life cycle of a butterfly. Now, I know for a fact that you guys, you children, know how to, you are now confident to answer our worksheet. So, now let's answer the second quarter worksheet, which is page 3 to to 5, and that is worksheet 4 4B to 4C. Okay? Can we do it? Yes, we can do it. So, thank you for listening, and at your service, Teacher Riza. Thank you.